I'm Ruth Conway, and I'm the coordinator of a major project to restore the St Mary and St John churchyard. This is a rather typical Victorian landscaped cemetery. It was established on half of a 4-acre site bought by Father Benson, the first vicar of this parish. Over 100 years, gradually, the churchyard became completely overgrown. It was just too much for people to keep it in good order. And it became literally a notorious jungle, a no-go area. And eventually the community police said, we have got to do something about this, because it was actually becoming the hideout for criminal activity. Basic problems for the churchyard when it was completely overgrown. People could hide, and people in the local residents felt that there were probably people hiding behind the bushes. In other words, they were scared to come anywhere near the churchyard. So strategy number one was to get visibility right through the churchyard. But we developed the idea that most of it would be kept as a wildlife conservation area. We've had major volunteer recruiting drives, and as the churchyard is increasingly used, people are walking through it all the time and enjoying it. That in itself is a recruitment. We made a display of all the possibilities for what we could do with the churchyard, and we also had a survey of local residents. Initially, the community policemen got a group of soldiers from the Pioneer Regiment to come in and literally clear some of this jungle so that we could see the churchyard again. They found hundreds of needles, of discarded needles. It had clearly been used a great deal for drug injection. I like to feel that they can still be there, but not for injecting. Another support that we have received is from East Oxford Action, who helped us with the initial laying of the paths and putting in the lighting, lowering of one of the boundary walls. We were a little apprehensive as to having all these soldiers on site. We found them incredibly sensitive, and particularly when they found the dozen Commonwealth war graves that are in the churchyard. Come into the churchyard and you're listening to birdsong. And as we manage it better, we hope to get more variety. The public art project that was managed by Fusion ran workshops in the making of ceramic tiles, and they designed a small labyrinth that we call the Trinity Labyrinth, which is on the lawn in front of the church.
I work in the offices next door to the churchyard, so I cycle through the churchyard every day, and I've noticed a great difference. It's much more open, more people use it, and it has a much more relaxed feel about it. Walked through here about 11 o'clock the other night with a policewoman friend, and she was going, "You shouldn't walk through dark places like this." And I was saying, "No, I think it feels safer now, and I think it's important that you get people walking through, not stopping people from using a place, because that's what makes it less dangerous when there's a lot of people walking through." And I think that's what everybody else seems to feel, because for sure there's so many more people walking through, having their lunch here, and enjoying the flowers and the birds. I think it's been a definite improvement.